what's this Rise of the Entrepreneur documentary all about? And what if I am or am not interested in entrepreneurship? Well, I'm going to cover all that in today's video. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and we're going to cover Rise of the Entrepreneur, the documentary, in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me. And today we're going to talk about the rise of the entrepreneur. This is actually a documentary, and it's really awesome. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, this is just kind of awesome principles to learn about, and just because either you have clients that are entrepreneurs, or you have friends that are entrepreneurs, or you have seen people that are entrepreneurs, like Elon Musk of Tesla and SpaceX and some awesome businesses. All right, so what is Rise of the Entrepreneur? Well, this is a documentary from Eric Worre, and it's the search for a better way. And one of the other lines here is, life is too short to spend it living someone else's dream. And when you work for someone else, that's basically what you're doing. You're chasing after their dreams. You're helping them accomplish that. And some people are like, well, I can still accomplish some of my dreams because I earn an income and I can basically spend that money how I want. That's true, but you're still trading hours for dollars. And if you're on salary, you still are being paid technically hourly because there's a certain amount of expectations of hours you are expected to work, or show face, so to speak. But Rise of the Entrepreneur is a great way for you to learn about entrepreneurship principles and how to start your own business part-time, full-time, in the future or now. All right, so let's talk about this description of the documentary. And this is just straight from the website, but it's basically talking about the world is changing faster than ever. So technology is accelerating, job security is declining, and income inequality is increasing. So the gap between the poorest of the poor and the richest of the rich is definitely widening, and the middle class of society is really determines really a lot of things in that society, especially a quality of life standpoint. And so when you look at layoffs and you look at the rise of social media and mobile and all that stuff, everything's accelerating. There's a lot of automation happening. There's a lot of, you think of the movie Terminator and how robots basically took over, and you're like, oh, that'll never happen. But when you look at algorithms of Google and you look at all types of self-driving cars and just robotics and automation and manufacturing facilities replacing, I mean, just it's crazy. If you looked anything into that, you can probably just be like, wow, yes, technology is increasing and it's replacing jobs as well. People are overworked and underpaid. If you can relate to that, hit the like button. With less time and freedom, people are left wondering if there is a better way. And notice it didn't say a perfect way. Notice it didn't say, the best way. It says a better way because it addresses a lot of these things that we're talking about here, these opportunities. All right, so this documentary gathers today's best experts and thought leaders to forever change how you view work and wealth. Your search for a better way is over, and the answer is here. Your future awaits, and there are no limits. And so, a lot of times, there's glass ceilings, even with jobs, or if you're working for someone else, where you have to wait if somebody retires or gets promoted or gets fired or leaves the company. And with entrepreneurship, yes, it's more risk, but there's also more reward. And what's also great about entrepreneurship is you don't have to leave your job to do it. You can do something where you're earning something on the side, or you're like with some things like Airbnb or even Lyft or Uber, you can basically earn when you have time available, or when it's convenient for you, or when you have excess capacity in your home that you can rent out to somebody and build awesome relationships with new people. And those are just kind of some very popular ways to be a entrepreneur, but there's obviously a lot of other ways. And one of the ways is through network marketing and basically offering products or services to people through a proven kind of entrepreneurship or like franchise type of model, where there's a lot of systems already in place. You're just basically adding value and building relationships with people. What are some of the next steps though? Well, click the links in the description to learn more. I do have some other videos on how you can learn more about how to become a part-time or full-time entrepreneur. And there's lots of different ways, not just one, but I highly recommend checking out this documentary. And you can actually watch it on the website, or you can get DVDs. And this website for Rise of the Entrepreneur is awesome. Or you can just kind of Google it. But I do have the links in the description, so you can check it out there too.
This is an amazing documentary. Whether you are an entrepreneur, this is right up your alley. If you are open to learning more about network marketing, this is right up your alley. Even if you're not an entrepreneur or you're not into network marketing, this is really a good resource to you to just help understand business principles, business landscape, and how you can diversify yourself in the future with a type of business model that will help prepare you for the ups and downs of the market, recessions, other types of things like layoffs, or or if you just want more for your life, time freedom, ability to set your own hours. Yes, there is going to be some risk involved with being an entrepreneur, but you can also be an intrapreneur, which is basically where you have a full-time job when you're working for someone else or for a company or corporation or even a small business or medium-sized business or whatever. You have that, and then you have something on the side that you're doing part-time. And that's perfectly fine too, because you're just, you have something that pays the bills and something that allows you to have your quality of life. And then you also have something that you're passionate about or something that you're building as well. And whether that part-time thing takes over, it becomes full-time, or whether you just do both until, the rest of your life, it's up to you. I mean, there's no pressure in it. And this documentary is awesome because it just kind of helps you understand both sides of it. Mostly, obviously, it's going to be focused on entrepreneurship, but I really appreciated the facts that were presented and the way to think about how to approach entrepreneurship. And for me, it could be, and what's really cool is, like, I always encourage people to just do something that you're passionate about. It could be anything from being an Airbnb host to, being an Uber or Lyft driver to writing your own book, or, creating some type of, something creative, just something that you almost get lost in the time when you're doing it. That's really cool. All right, so that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click the subscribe button so you can watch more videos like this one, or click one of the links in the description box below so you can learn more about awesome topics such as entrepreneurship or going pro as an entrepreneur.